be able to get them on the range?
Twice.
Twice a year?
Yeah, we have 3 qualifications. 2 of them are outdoor, 1 in spring, which we're having very, very soon, and then 1 in the fall, and then right after the first of the year, we'll shoot indoor. Obviously, we don't shoot these rifles indoor, but they'll be shooting that rifle twice a year.
Okay. Good, thanks, I appreciate it. I think it's a great
Approximately,
idea.
real quick, approximately how much is each weapon?
To the chair, we gave them 2 options.
Okay.
The one option, I think, with the entire package is about $2,000.
Yeah,
Second option is about almost $1,000 more. The reason we went with 2 was the higher option rifle is a little different operating system. It's a rifle that's been vetted through our Downriver SWAT members. The Taylor members already have this style rifle.
Okay.
But giving them 2 options, we're giving 2 good quality rifles, but if the officers themselves were newer to rifles or weren't ready to spend quite that much money, we gave them a second good quality option.
Okay.
there's that.
Good.
Prices right there. Okay.
I did, I just couldn't remember. Is there any other, Councilman Rowe?
Are these fully automatic? Can they switch? So they're all
To the chair, no,
all single shot?
they're all semi-automatic.
And both weapons are the same ammo?
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying. Yeah.
The only difference between the weapon systems would be the operating system, but the ammo, the guns themselves are the same.
Okay, good, great, good idea. Yep.
Mr. Chair, is this also a company that you guys work with all the time to get other,
The one we purchased it from or the manufacturers of the weapons?
the one you're purchasing it from?
Yeah, Kiesler's is a national company.
Okay.
We only had a couple that put in the bid, and they were the lowest bid. So yeah, very, very reputable. Many police departments use them throughout the country.
Okay.
Is there any other questions? Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item number 12 is a motion to approve the purchase of 4 high-back concept 24/7 intensive use chairs and 1 task 24/7 intensive use chair from Image Printing, low bid, for an amount not to exceed $7,200, and that is funded through the 2017 Justice Assistance Grant.
Motion? Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Witten. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair. So I know usually with grants, you have to purchase what the grant says you can purchase. You can't purchase it on anything else. So explain to me why you need high-back chairs with this grant.
Sure, absolutely. 24/7 operation, obviously. These chairs will be exclusively used in our dispatch center. So those positions that are manned every day, all day, will be receiving these chairs. This is the JAG grant, which is the Justice Assistance Grant through the Department of Justice. So the money has been earmarked for these chairs. We've needed them. As you can imagine, with these officers sitting there 24/7, it's a little rough on them. And when the chairs are in poor shape, their backs are going to be in poor shape. And we found that's really important to get chairs periodically to make sure that they're comfortable.
Is there any other questions? Okay, if not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 13 is a motion to approve establishing a 2020 summer special assessment role for the purposes of collecting accounts receivable charges at an amount not to exceed $50,423 per the attached documents.
Motion? Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Winton, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 14 is a motion to approve to establish a 2020 summer special assessment role for the collection of false alarm accounts receivable charges not to exceed $12,400 based on the attached documents from the City of Taylor.
Motion?
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Pat, supported by Councilman Remick. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 15 is a motion to approve establishing a 2020 summer special assessment role for the purposes of collecting an amount not to exceed $142,044 in district ordinance violation charges per the attached documents.
Make a motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bazura. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Okay, this now takes us to open business. Does anybody on council have anything they'd like to discuss?
I do, Mr. Chair.
Councilwoman Pats?
Some of my questions were already answered about the park in the bathrooms. With the Taylor High School parade coming around, this Friday, Thursday, I'm thinking Friday, I got something else going on Friday. This Thursday, those bathrooms will be in Heritage Park will be open, because according to Carl, it was Thursday.
Yeah, the mayor actually texted me, he couldn't make it, but he's watching, everything is opening on Thursday.
Okay, so there will be bathrooms. Okay, and the other thing is, there was an email that, Clerk Bauer sent out to all of us, and I asked her if she wanted to read it, but I would love to read it because it's a positive thing, from this resident. Thank you, and you take, let's see. In the midst of the hundreds of emails, Miss Bauer said, from voters returning or questioning their applications for an absentee ballot from the Secretary of State, I have had a few friendly exchanges with our residents. I especially thought that you would appreciate this one here. Cindy, thank you, and you take care. I wanted to send a picture of the dogwood that we purchased last year through the city as part of making the city more beautiful. We love it and receive so many compliments on it. Now, secondly, a group came through last week and put soil and seeds down all through our lawn from where the water main work was done last fall. I was so thrilled. This picture was taken, and I have the picture here, before that was done. Maybe you can forward this to the appropriate area and let them know that we are so happy that this was done. The seeds are coming up nicely, and I can't forget about Northwest Park. It is amazing with the trails and all the extra things that have been placed there. The ping pong tables are my favorite. The lighting is so cool too. Just love it. And this is from a resident, Darlene Garrison. So it's nice to hear compliments and thank yous for the things that we are doing in the city.
Anybody else have
Just got a
anything?
quick question for the chief. It's real quick. You can stand there. Reference to Racco Road, I've gotten a few more calls. Is that becoming a racetrack over there or what?
Like I told you several weeks ago, 50% increase in reckless driving complaints.
Really?
We're starting to force traffic things to get a little bit more vigorously, so things are kind of starting to slow down. But as you know, as the temperature goes up, problems come up.
Okay.
And especially with the driver issues we got. We're in that area, unfortunately, it's so many neighborhoods right now, it's kind of.
I understand. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Councilman Johnson?
Seeing the chief is ready, what's the process of, they raised the speed limit on Holland Road a couple of years ago without even us knowing. I mean, all of a sudden was changed, that I know of. That I didn't realize that they raised it. It just came through and they raised it to 35. It was 30. What's that process? Who makes that decision?
That speed limit, along with 4 or 5 others were raised back in the early 2000s. That was a federal grant. That was a demonstration evaluation of national speed limits using a cooperative agreement, Federal Highway Administration. There's a full scientific process. They measure traffic flow, speed, they look at the area, and they determine what the 85th percentile is. 85th percentile is that in which 85% of the cars are really traveling, not higher than that. So they determined the speed limit on Holland was at that 35, so that was raised up. That was brought from the council, an entire cooperative agreement. And again, it was in the early 2000s.
Okay, because they didn't change the signs that I know of right away, that I realized. I didn't, you know, I'm used to doing 25 because Holland on the other side, which is industrial mostly, is 25.
There is a discrepancy between the two, but as far as I can recall, because I know we were permanent to a cooperative agreement, was us enforcing the new speed limit, and those signs were placed on the meeting. So I go back, and I believe it was 03, 04 area. It's been a long time, really long time. Time goes by.
Because
Okay, I got a couple things real quick. Just want to let everybody know, with some of the restrictions being lifted, the Little Leagues are going to be probably firing up here soon. So if your kids that want to be involved in Little League, reach out to your local Little Leagues, and I'm sure there'll be some changes, but I'm sure they're going to start really pushing their enrollment. Speaking of Little League, as a person I met through Little League and got to know him really well through the city, I just want to congratulate and thank Ralph Richards. He worked for the city for 26 years, and he just retired the other day, and I want to wish him the best in his retirement.
and one of the good ones.
Definitely. Okay. Does anybody else have anything? No? Clerk Bauer?
couple clerk issues before I do have a comment from a resident.
Okay.
I did email you all earlier about the adjudication software. Unfortunately, I didn't get the answers I wanted in time, so at this time, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Hopefully by the next council meeting, I'll have some answers, or if not, then maybe for November. I just, it just didn't fall into place. Just to let you know, as I told you, I'd give you a number. I would say that on my email applications that I've gotten from the Secretary of State, I would, around 500. So they're coming in, I'm spending about 2 to 3 hours a day just answering emails on my emails from, from these applications. It is slowing down a little bit, but as I was sitting there, I was in between checking comments, I was answering and printing the applications because I can do it. I've been doing it from home. Spent 3 hours on Saturday doing it. I took the day off on Sunday because everyone's got to take a day off every now and then. Sarah did scan in 2,000 applications yesterday, and that was just from our applications that we mailed out. We haven't even started scanning the ones from the state yet. So we're already at 2,000 received, requesting ballots for August, so we're gonna be busy, but that's a good thing. Comment from Mr. Chuck Keynes, or Charles Keynes. To Clerk Bauer, please read the following comment. When the council meetings are reopened to the public, to improve public spacing, move study sessions from study session room to the council chambers. Thank you, Charles Keynes, 7511 Birch, Taylor, Michigan.